which other organization will give you an opportunity to lead 3,200 members by paying $10? I pay $10 every
Yeah.
tour. This is one thing I always tell the members.
Never in my wildest dream I had thought that I will lead some district role, or I will take up something which is so massive.
2 pillars of Toastmasters. One is definitely mentoring
Mentoring, yeah.
and evaluation. These are those 2 key points which has kept Toastmasters in business for the last 100 years.
Everyone has one thing in mind. We want to do something in life. We want to get better at it.
Okay.
There is one denominator which connects everyone here. We want to be a better speaker. We want to communicate well. We want to be a better leader. So, in a way, all of us are on the same page.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to District 127 podcast, a podcast by the district for the district. And joining me today is our very own district director, DTM Sujil, and we also have our district public relation manager, Toastmasters, Jinal, Gandhi. So you guys are welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's just begin by saying, how do you guys feel today being on the podcast?
Wonderful. Having the opportunity to speak about District 127, that is something great.
Okay. What about you?
I find this a very candid experience.
Okay.
I wanted to do this for a long time, and this is the best way to connect with the whole district.
Right. Thank you so much. First of all, I'm also very grateful and privileged to be having this podcast with both of you. It's a honor for me, and I don't take it lightly. And I just want us to get into the conversation, right? We are getting into the second term of Toastmasters. And I would like to begin with you, DTM Sujil. What is the vision that you have as the district director for this second term that we are getting into?
Okay, I'll put it this way. District, so far, we have been doing wonderfully well. And at the end of the year, we don't say about the numbers. We rather talk about members' performance, how the members' aspirations are met. At the start of the year, the district had a vision wherein we said every member need to progress, achieve their aspirations. And we are well and truly in line with it. At the end of the year, well, when we complete, definitely the member should turn around and say that, okay, job well done.
That's wonderful.
In that aspect, we need to have 3 things which I totally in sync with all the members, is that empower the members, empower the members, and achievement. That is the goals what the members need to achieve, and inspiration. Let us inspire all the members to aspire for more.
Wonderful. And what about you, TM Jinal Gandhi? I want you to tell me one thing. As the public relation manager of the district, how do you intend to transmit this mission? I think you've been doing that for a while, and you're doing quite a good job, because I'm seeing the posts, I'm seeing how the announcements are made throughout the district. But for this second term that we are entering into, how do you intend to transmit this vision into some kind of content that the members can always look into and say, okay, we are in line with this vision, something like that?
See, it always goes by saying for PR, the first 6 months, first 3 months, I would say rather, we are putting our foot down, we are trying to adjust, we are trying to know the norms around everything. But now, while we are at the second half of the term, we know the trick of the trade. We know where to get the members hooked. We know how well people are doing and we are doing. So the main aim would be just strengthen the connection. Everything from PR side, which is going to be for the next 6 months, is connect as much as possible the external audience to the internal Toastmaster fraternity, the internal Toastmaster fraternity too within itself. So the communication has to be very clear as to what we are looking for and what we are looking forward from the members, and what they should be following, being the role models for the next leaders.
Mm.
So.
Wonderful. DTM Sujil, you mentioned something that I thought it was very interesting for us to go back to. You mentioned that there are three things that you really want the district, like this is three things that you want, the three things that the district wants to achieve via every member. Do you think that goal is being achieved? Do you think the members are being empowered? Do you think they are being inspired?
100%, I would say. From my point of view, 100%, I would say. The reason that the response what we get from the members is definitely overwhelming. And they are reaching out to us and checking out the ways how they can improve.
Wow.
And for that, we are doing the trainings. We are conducting educational sessions so that they are ready, even the club officers and the members. They have the tools so that they can perform the best.
That is interesting because something that just came out to my mind now is there's one district leader visited the club, and as the president of my own club, I opened the meeting. I just opened the meeting, by inviting the guests to say something. And then he came up because he was like evaluating the entire meeting. And then he came up and said, how do Toastmasters connect to the professional lives of the members? He said I should have touch on that point. Now I'm going to raise the question back. Like, how do you think Toastmasters or what we are doing in the entire district, how does it connect to the professional lives of each and every member? Because I think Dubai is not only Dubai, because we are also leading out of Dubai, but we are all professional, or most of them are professionals. So how does it connect to their professional lives or their professional goals?
See, this is the place where you can fail and you can learn. Correct? No other place is you are paying, when you're working at an office, you're getting paid. The chances of making mistakes, learning from it, and still being sustained by that office are very rare.
Right.
So when you are here, fail as much as you want, make mistakes, try it out, try everything out. There is no one to judge you. It's such a safe space that whatever you want to be, you can be here. So try it out here. This is a net practice. So for me, it's this, and this translates when you have that courage, when you have that, I can fail and it's not a big thing and I can learn from my mistake. Go out there and you are already trained. You are already a step ahead than you were. That 1% better than before, that makes a difference here.
That is absolutely correct. As a matter of fact, there are few members from our club that they had a presentation to do at work. They brought the same presentation, like the same thing, and they came to the club and do the same presentation as part of their project. And they got feedback, and they tried out a few things, tried out a few humor, because when you're writing a speech or when you're planning to do a presentation, you add a few humor, but you don't know, in your mind it's humorous, but you don't know if the people are going to laugh or not. Okay. So they came and practiced this in the club, and it worked out. And they were like, okay, this is exactly what I'm going to do at work. So I totally agree. It's a safe place where everyone can come and practice whatever skills they want to implement at work. So I totally agree with that. Going back to DTM Sujil, now we are approaching a conference that is very dear to the district, I think. That's the DTAC. So I want you to tell us what is DTAC, to someone that don't know, to someone that I've never heard what DTAC is. Because when I make the announcement of DTAC, even in my club, some people still reach out to me and say, what is DTAC? Maybe probably because they are joining Toastmasters a few months ago, and some have been in Toastmasters, but they haven't been attending that much of a conference, so they don't really know what DTAC is. So to someone that has no clue, what would you say DTAC is?
Okay, really good question. DTAC is the District Toastmasters Annual Conference. So this is where entire district comes together. Yeah. Together, we will have an event. I will tell you in different way.
Okay.
We always Toastmasters as a habit to limit within our clubs.
Right.
Are we exploring ourselves? ? Now, we have this annual conference wherein we have all the members coming in. You as a Toastmaster, you are going to share your triumphs, your hardships. This is an opportunity to discuss everything, networking with all those people. Beyond that, you have the best speakers, best performers of the district performing on the stage at the DTAC. You're going to learn a lot, isn't it, from that? And we have really superlative, I would use the word, keynote speakers who are the world champion of public speaking, industry specialist, TEDx speakers, Guinness record holder. I mean, these people are going to inspire you. And you're going to go back energized. And that will be a motivation for end of the year at least to be a better yourself. Nothing like that. Back to you.
Thank you so much. That is so wonderful. I'll come back to you again. But just to follow up on what DTM Sujil said, what are the plans that you're putting in place to make sure, this conference is announced? Because I'm still very sure that there are a few clubs that maybe they don't know about it, or maybe the president make the announcement when a few members were not around or something like that. How do you make sure that this conference reaches everyone so that they can be part of it?
Yes, see, this conference is no doubt the place where your Toastmaster journey is going to expand. Okay, it's as DTM Sujil said, that it's beyond your club bubble. You are going to put out yourself. You have to see the larger audience. You're going to be there, changing your own perspective, how things are going to work, and subtly these changes are translated. You see that when you meet someone of that caliber, you see someone speaking at that level, your own performance improves. Your own leadership becomes more intentional. So we know how important this is. And now to translate this vision into the reach where everyone should go, it comes from a lot of media places. We are planning to go all out. Once the early bird registration is done, we are planning to reach out to the media. We are planning to have more guests coming up. So to have that anticipation from the members, what's in there for us. So every post, what I want to put out there, it should really talk to the members. It should not be something which is just a flyer, having few information, the venue, the location, the date and time. That's what everyone is doing. But I want that every post should give that urge to the member that, why am I not here? I mean, this is the ultimate thing to be. Forget the meeting, forget anything I have, but why not just be here? So that kind of intention is there in our hearts. So, and everyone is so emotionally invested here that I feel it's going to turn out to be the best event so far.
Wow.
Can I add something to?
Yeah, please.
In my 16 years of journey in Toastmasters, I only missed one DTAC.
Oh, wow.
So you can understand the importance which I gave for the DTAC.
In your 16 years of Toastmasters, you missed just one.
Yes.
Oh, that is so wonderful. And for every DTAC, what your expectation versus what you met there? Can you just tell us a little bit more about that?
Every year you will have different set of speakers with different challenges. And this year, me being the district director, and that is the ultimate challenge, to give the best to the members. So we are going to definitely go to the maximum to ensure that this DTAC will be the one we will remember for long.
And the early bird discount was extended, right? Yes. The early bird discount was extended to the end of this month, I think.
Yes.
Great. So my question is, for everyone that wants to be part of it, is it just going to be, because, Toastmasters is a place where everyone knows that when they come, they don't just listen, but they also take part. What can the member expect in terms of maybe they want to be part of the event, not just as viewers or audience, but maybe they want to be part of it. Maybe they want to take a role, something. Can they expect something towards that direction?
100%. During the early bird registration itself, in the Google Forms which were sent out, one of the main things which he asked was, are you willing to volunteer? Okay. There are different roles which you can take up. You can be a surgeon Rams, you can be the person who is doing the registration, you can take up any roles which is available. And by doing that, you are serving the community. Or the entire fraternity is going to be better off by doing that. And doing that, you'll be learning as well. You're meeting different set of people. You'll understand the challenges. It comes with every role. At the end of the day, definitely you'll be a better person.
Wonderful. You mentioned something that just got my attention. You've been in Toastmasters for like 16 years. Now, what kept you in Toastmasters for this long? Because I think few people will come, okay, maybe few members will come, they'll be, they want to improve their communication, they want to improve, maybe they're nervous when speaking, and then they come, and then maybe they are consistent for 2 years, now they get rid of the nerve, they improve their communication, they become better storytellers. 2-3 years, then okay, they feel like, okay, now I can leave Toastmasters. But you've been there for 16 years. I'm really curious to know what kept you there for 16 years.
First thing, if somebody says that they can get rid of all the butterflies in the stomach, I think that's wrong.
All right.
every person who is going to go onto the stage, definitely there will be butterflies. It is a way we mask it. Okay. Beyond that, when it comes to leadership, when you become a leader, it's not about you; it's about the people.
Okay.
And it is my belief that the greatest gratification you can ever have in your life is to see a person around you being better because of you. And that is what keeps me pushing every day so that I can serve the community and the people around me can be better. And Toastmasters is a place where nobody will judge you. You perform the best.
Wow. Thank you so much. What about you, TM Jinal Gandhi? Just tell us, what keeps you in Toastmasters?
See, these are people, everyone has one thing in mind. We want to do something in life, we want to get better at it.
Okay.
There is one denominator which connects everyone here. We want to be a better speaker, we want to communicate well, we want to be a better leader. So, in a way, all of us are on the same page. So when we have that tribe, when we have that like-mindedness amongst us, so we learn from the best, you learn from each other, you grow with each other, and it just amplifies your performance outside. I have seen the difference in myself. As a person, I'm too talkative. I can go all about talking over the place. But since I have joined Toastmasters, my thoughts, my speech has become very well structured. I can say that I don't want to go beyond my words, or I don't want to give extra information. I want to just give that much and leave some. So that kind of structure has changed, I would say. This and every day, when you overcome one thing, you want to achieve something else. So it's limitless. Your skill building has no end here.
Right, I completely agree. And I think one thing that I've learned in Toastmasters is that Toastmasters is not just for people that are nervous or that they cannot communicate well. Because there's someone that came to our club. Now, English is her first language, and she's very good at communication because she's a teacher. And then she joined Toastmasters, and then with the feedback that she received is that, you know what, you talk very fast. And now she begins to bring down the way she talks. And then she said, oh, there's a lot of learning happening in Toastmasters that she never thought of in her how many years of communication as a teacher. So I think Toastmasters is just beyond communication or beyond leadership. But talking of leadership,
having said that, let me add something very important here. There is no organization in the world wherein you get an instant evaluation.
Right, except Toastmasters.
Except Toastmasters. All other organizations, they will give you an evaluation, maybe at a later date or something. But here, you deliver, and every role is evaluated in Toastmasters.
Right.
That means
I agree.
You are growing every role you take. And the other thing which I would say, the two pillars of Toastmasters, one is definitely mentoring.
Mentoring, yeah.
And evaluation. These are those two key points which has kept Toastmasters in business for the last 100 years.
Wonderful.
We cannot see anywhere, in no other organization.
Right.
This structure working like a well-oiled machine, definitely.
It's like a well-structured system.
Yes.
Before we come back to mentoring, I was about to touch on leadership. Now, how does it feel? Because I feel like this is more than a full-time job. How does it feel leading more than 2,800 members or more than 150 clubs in the entire district, and still you have time for your personal stuff?
I'll tell you, teamwork makes the dream work.
Ah, okay.
Okay? If you have a wonderful team around you, yes, things will definitely work for you. That is, this is the art, what you learn in Toastmasters. You delegate things. The greatest example is our PR manager. And see, beyond a certain time, you understand what you can give and what you can take.
Wow.
Simple. And managing time. Prioritize things. And the most important in Toastmasters, and when you become a leader in Toastmasters, it's you need to listen more. You don't have to talk too much. Listen more. Things will fall in place. Structure yourself. Get the priorities right. Things will work out. And the learnings, what you get out of being a district leader, tremendous.
Wow.
Which other organization will give you an opportunity to lead 3,200 members by paying $10? I pay $10 every two. This is one thing I always tell the members. Every member, you, whoever is it, you're paying $10 and I'm also paying $10.
Right.
I maximized it. I maximized my $10. So I have the opportunity to lead. Grab it. You can be better off by taking up those roles.
Absolutely. You mentioned something that I want TM Jinal to talk to us about. Teamwork make the dream work. As the PR manager for the entire district, how is the team? Like, how do you work with people to make sure that, because I don't think you're doing all the work, carrying all the load alone. So tell us a little bit about how the work is being delegated.
See, the whole umbrella of PR is such a big one, and you're covering 150 clubs, and a lot of things are happening. It's not just flyers. What people have an understanding is there is a social media post and there is a flyer. So that's not all. It's not randomness that is happening here. There's a lot of structure to it. And what I felt initially was I started I took the office role in July, but my PR work had started in May.
Oh, okay.
I started. The moment DTM Sujil had given me a call and we knew that this is going to happen, my work had started in May. I prepared that base so that when my team enters, I know who is fit for what.
Wow.
And we just start off, because losing momentum is very difficult for me to catch up again. So my working style is anticipate. Okay. Anticipate what you're going to do the next 3 months. You prepare for it. And that covers 90% of your trouble ahead. That is what I believe in. Now, when the team walks in, I know, basically I personally know them, how they have been in the district, how their work has been shown around the district. So I know what goes with them. And I'm connected to them personally. So I know how they're, on their personal level, how busy they are. On someone I know, they will contribute only towards the weekend. Someone I know, they will work only during the daytime. So knowing your team is the key. I have an awards team. I have one team who's handling social media for us. I have a team who's handling branding for us. I have a team who is handling a newsletter for us.
Wow.
I have yourself who's handling the podcast side. So we know what is the expertise of each member, and it is their choice. You pamper the members, and when no one is capable, I am always there. So you should also know everything that is being happening. You cannot over-rely on anyone, because no one gets paid. Neither me, neither you, or neither the team members. No one's getting paid here. Everyone is there for their own development. So understand that and just tailor it, tighter it accordingly. That's how we can work.
This is interesting. This is interesting. This time, Sujil, you mentioned something about prioritizing time. Now, I want us to talk a little bit about priorities. Aside the DTAC, because I know it's something that is being announced everywhere, in every club now, because it's something that we are prioritizing. Aside the DTAC, what are some other priorities that, the district is at the top top of your mind, top of the district, I would say so, aside DTAC?
See, I come from a background where I follow cricket a lot, and I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I believe in a person called MS Dhoni.
Ah,
He has a process. He says that if you do your process right, you don't have to worry about the results. Do the process right, the results will take care of itself. So what I urge all the members is do the process. Conduct the meetings. The clubs I request all the clubs to conduct the meetings in the best way possible. Members to take up roles, deliver speeches. Definitely the things will fall in place. The growth will happen for the members, the clubs will sustain, and if the clubs sustain, the district, the Toastmaster fraternity is going to be in a better place. That's what I believe.
right. I agree. So the main priorities is for the members to keep conducting, for the clubs to keep conducting their meetings, because without the meetings or without the members, I don't think there will be any district.
And in the same line, we also provide a lot of trainings so that they are equipped with the tools so they can perform their best. The educational session, the trainings. Probably you might have noted, we have a lot of club officers trainings happening.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
They're just training so that this is all in line with Toastmasters principle. And also we need to upkeep our 4 core values: respect, integrity, service, excellence. If you do that, because these are all interconnected. If you follow all those things, definitely the results, we don't have to worry about the results.
Yeah. Talking about training, the last COT training that I attended, one question was asked. The trainer asked one question, like, how many of us are in the role that we didn't want it to be part of the role? Like, how many of us are president that we didn't want it to be? I raised my hand because I didn't want it. I wanted to, just come to Toastmasters, give my speeches, practice my public speaking skills, and go home. And then a few of us, not only me. And then he said that someone saw potentials in us, and that is why they choose to give us that role.
100%. And as you all definitely know, if you want to learn swimming, you need to get into the water. Yes? Okay. So once you are in, you need to start flapping your legs. Yes? This is exactly. You learn in whichever role you take up, they will be learning.
Right.
I think you should be truly blessed. Somebody has pushed you into that.
Someone pushed me, honestly.
So do you have any regrets of
No,
this whole thing?
I don't have any regrets.
Okay.
I've learned a lot.
Yes.
And I've connected with a lot of people in Toastmasters and out of Toastmasters, because a few people reach out to me, and I don't know, they call me like the famous archer. I don't know who gave me that title. Someone said that. So I've learned a lot.
Yes.
But I want to ask you that question. In your years of Toastmasters, have you ever taken any role, starting from maybe the surgeon, any role? Have you ever taken any role, or has anyone ever, encouraged you to pick up any role that you didn't plan to take?
That is this role, the PR manager itself. Never in my wildest dream I had thought that I will lead some district role, or I will take up something which is so massive. When I was approached and I was asked, I was like, what are they thinking even? It's like, either they don't have anyone better than me, or what is it going on? See, that is the whole point. When you are given that visibility, and I have seen that this visibility, it's not because of the title, I would say, but this visibility has changed the person who I am. It's given me that this thing, you need to raise up your standard. I can see myself. Because of I am continuously watched upon, or whatever I'm doing is going to be looked upon. So internally, I have this urge to put everything with my best foot forward. So that has raised my standards. So somehow, you don't know, but maybe 2-3 years later, the version of what I am going to become, maybe this is the pivotal moment.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe these skills are going to get me somewhere. So that's all.
That-
I just took the plunge, and there I am, 6 months.
And you're doing a very great job. And I absolutely agree. I think everything we do, we are connecting the dots in future. Maybe somehow in future we're going to realize, you know what? Like me starting a podcast, I never knew I'll ever start a podcast one day. But being in Toastmasters and someone came, and I always thought of starting a podcast. And then someone came and gave a speech how they started a podcast as part of their job. And then, you know, they became more visible, more connected. You know, they know a lot of people. And the message in the speech was, you know, I encourage everyone to start a podcast. Then after the meeting, I reached out to him and I was like, you know what, tell me a little bit more about this podcast. And that is when I got everything going. And finally he was like, this is how I started. And then he actually helped me to get everything ready, to get the name, everything ready. And then you know what, book your first session. Don't think about it, because I was very nervous, even though communicating, but I was very nervous in front of the camera. So he was like, book the first session, take someone that you're very friendly with, go there, have a conversation with them. You don't need to post this one. And then the next one, you can get someone else. And that is how I got everything going. And that is when I realized that, you know what, my journey in Toastmasters led me to this. So everything we do, I think it's we really connecting the dots. Yeah. Before I go into mentoring that I wanted us to really talk about, why should every member, aside becoming better version of themselves, why should every member really prioritize the fact that they need to attend the DTAC?
As I said, DTAC is a place where you will be a different version of yourself. Mm-hmm. Because you are going to interact with probably around 600, 700 people in there.
600, wow.
And there will be stories which will be like the triumphs, disappointments. There will be all sort of things, hardships, definitely there. And you'll be listening to the top-notch speakers, keynote speakers. And I think the ultimate will be listening and watching the best speakers in our district. And getting motivated out of those, I think that is the best way to move forward. I think the resilience factor will come in.
Right.
If you see the person claiming that ultimate award, the champion, the district champion, the next thing which should strike your mind is next year I should be there. Set a target and reach out to your mentors. Definitely, you might be the next person taking the trophy come next year.
Good. Who are some of the key speakers that we should be expecting?
Okay. We have Mark Brown.
Mark Brown, okay.
Yes, world renowned. He was a past world championship of public. Yes. Definitely. I had the privilege to connect with him multiple times and truly inspirational.
Wow.
The person, he started his journey somewhere in the poor neighborhood in Jamaica. Climbing all the way to be the world champion.
Be the world champion.
Isn't it inspirational?
This is really inspirational.
Yes. And we have another person called Sujil, differently abled.
Wow.
TEDx speaker, Guinness record holder. He can't inspire. I don't think anybody can inspire us more. And we have industry specialists as well coming in.
Wow.
I'm going to keep it under the wraps, but in the coming weeks, definitely you will all know. And as I said earlier, this is going to be one event which will be remembered for quite a long.
I don't think anyone should miss this.
Yes, 100%.
We have a media coverage by Mark Brown himself inviting everyone.
Yes.
So we have a video from the speaker himself who's been at that highest level of public speaking. He stood there, and imagine he is being such a humble soul and taking that effort to record himself on a video, inviting the members, inviting anyone who's interested in public speaking, or just to witness his story. It's remarkable. You just go blankly. I mean, there's no second thought.
This is interesting.
And the venue, we have a brilliant venue. Yes, it is a sort of a world-class venue.
Wow.
And the food.
And the food.
Yes,
So-
it will be the best food. Top notch, definitely. Everybody who will be attending will be taken care of.
Wow. Wow. This is interesting. So everyone that is attending DTAC this year should expect to be inspired, but beyond that, have fun, and beyond that, have food.
Yes.
That doesn't going.
What did our founder? Yes, Ralph Smedley said we should learn during the best. We learn the best during the times of enjoyment.
And enjoyment. That's right.
The fun goes along with it.
Wow, this is interesting. Before we move on to mentoring, is there anything that the members need to know regarding DTAC? Aside, I think we've talked about what DTAC is. We've talked about why they should be there. Is there anything that we're missing out? I don't think so.
I think we are planning to make the whole DTAC. We're looking at the Toastmasters convention that happens globally. It's going to be exactly the way it is happening at the global stage, like where the World Championship of Public Speaking is taking place every year. So we are going to mimic the whole experience for them.
Wow.
Correct. So when you actually visualize that, you can visualize yourself reaching there also. Correct. It's not possible for everyone to go out for the conventions. But why not recreate that moment here itself in Dubai? Why not?
This is interesting.
This is our main goal behind it. We want every member to experience what our leaders experience when they go at the convention. So one day, when you visualize everything, it's all your manifestation. You reach there.
Wow.
And that's a small step in. We need to have a champion from District 127.
Yes.
Create an environment so that probably in this year, next year, coming years, we will have a champion from District 127.
Wow.
We need that.
This is interesting.
That is something which we are focusing on.
This is interesting. So every member that is planning to be at that stage have to be part of DTAC. Yes. And is it only for Toastmasters, or do we have to invite guests or
anybody?
Everybody.
We are keeping normally, guests will have to pay extra.
Extra.
We are keeping at the same. The basic thing is to let the world know what Toastmasters.
It's all about.
Whatever we have, we as Toastmasters, we are gained from Toastmasters. Let others also gain out of Toastmasters. Let them also be part of it. Let us popularize it.
Wow, this is interesting. Now I wanted us to talk a little bit about mentoring, because it's something you mentioned and I really loved it. And my question is, Toastmaster is a place where you lead for a year in a particular role, and then you have to give space for someone else. What are your plans to mentor the next district director? I'm really interested, like how this thing works.
See, the entire structure, how the Toastmasters works is something. There is a structure, is a place, and there is in place. There is a succession plan.
Oh, the succession plan.
Yes. For example, when you start off as a surgeon at times, you look forward to the next step. You become the club president. Then you aspire to be the area director.
Area director, yeah.
If you don't have the chance to be an area director, take up the role as an assistant area director. So what you're doing there, you are learning the tricks of the trade. So next year when you come in, it will be easy for you to execute the role. That is why when you look at it, division director, you have assistant coming in there. So the district, we have the district leadership team. Then we have the district trio.
Oh, okay.
What is district trio? Basically, it's a triangle and a lot of discussion happens. There is a process wherein you need to learn, understand what's happening at the district. Ultimately, it's the district director. Having said that, others can always understand. And the mentoring happens. District director probably will be the most senior most or the most experienced person. So the PQ and CG, CGD, who is executing the role, the district director has already been there and experienced. So it is the best way to guide them. At this moment, yes. For example, DTAC. DTAC comes under the purview of our program quality director.
Okay.
So he reaches out to me and I guiding
Mm. Mm.
because I had done it in the past.
Ah, okay.
It is easy for him.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how it happens. Every role. And you have the mentors around you. And if you have a mentor who has already walked the path, it is much easier.
It's much easier. Right.
Much easier.
Right. Right.
They have experience. And in Toastmasters, I've never seen somebody rejecting your request for mentoring. I've never seen that.
I've never seen as well.
Yes.
I've never seen as well.
Yes. So this is the best place to be in, isn't it?
Wonderful. What about you, TM Jinal? What do you want the next leadership, the next PR leadership to learn from you?
See, the topmost thing I feel in this role, what is required is clarity.
Clarity. Okay.
Clarity in your communication,
Mm-hmm.
what your district director wants from you. There has to be that communication, there has to be a clear communication. You need to understand what is needed from you. So then that clarity should always be there with the next PR manager. The momentum should never drip because we know PR is about connection. It's about communication. One day you want to talk to people, one day you don't want to talk to people. It is not translating well to the whole community. So as you know, the whole tagline, one family, many voices, one vision. So that is my idea, that why only a few familiar faces should be recognized? Why only a few familiar names are always in the vision? No, everyone should get that visibility. And so the whole year, what PR campaigns which we have set up is where we are having real conversations. We are seeing so many videos. We are seeing PR campaigns in, let's say, Leader Lens. In the Leader Lens, every Saturday morning, there is a PR team member posting a video about the leaders. So they are in conversation. The members aspire to be them. The members see that how real this is. It's not something which is just on flyer or something like that. We have something called as Spin the Wheel with DTM. So these are distinguished Toastmasters who have served the community well enough, and then they are sharing their wisdoms when there is a random question put up to them. There is a randomizer, there is a random question, and on the spot they are answering that question. So these kind of strategies, they make the whole family connected. We are connecting, we are getting wisdom from the previous leaders. We are having our leaders that are serving. We are giving them visibility, and the members also. We have a monthly theme. So the members, any member, you may be a new member in your club and you may be a seasoned Toastmaster. You all have that one platform. You can participate in the monthly videos. You can share your voice and the team will award you with the voice of the month. Now, this kind of connection which is happening all over, this is structured. This is strategy.
Wow.
This is not coming randomly. So this chaos should not be there. That clarity should be there, that what you exactly want from this team. So that is what structurally and culturally, I mean, definitely we want all of them to have this one inclusivity factor. Not only the big names, not only everyone should be visible. Give visibility. You remember we did the Champions Conclave. You were the one behind the scenes recording every attendee's response.
Right.
We were asking questions. So if that person who attended the conclave didn't get that stage presence, but he got the video presence.
Yeah, he got the video presence.
Yes. Yeah, we including everyone. Whoever is up for it, you just have to be willing to participate. You don't have to be perfect or you don't have to be too polished for everything. Just be willing to be there and you'll be there.
Wow. And that was a lovely experience when I was recording everyone.
Yes.
And when I approached them with the questions on the board, and some of them were like, "Oh wow, this is good." Exactly. Yeah. Some of them were very happy to be part of it. Yeah. So I love that. You mentioned something, momentum. And I want us to talk a little bit about that. Because a few members, they're very excited to join Toastmasters. I mean, new members, very excited to join Toastmasters. And then they finally join Toastmasters. And then they pick up one or two roles and then give maybe their first speech, icebreaker speech. And some of them I don't see them again. But they're still part of Toastmasters. They still pay their membership. It's not like they're out. They still pay their membership. But I don't see them being, they don't come frequently. They come once in a while. Now my question is, how do they keep momentum? How do you, not push. I don't want to use the word push, but how do you encourage the members to keep that momentum going?
The best way is to keep them involved. Keep them busy.
Keep them.
Keep them busy with something, some role, or involve them in some, or if you personally go out, reach out to them. If that is that kind of rapport, if you keep it a safe space, I think generally, unless they have really bigger priorities than Toastmasters, they will come back. Because everyone likes to be heard, okay? In this world where everything is ever changing, you see the style of the clothes are changing, your the thought process is changing.
It's changing.
So everyone wants is to be listened. If you crack that, I think they'll always reach out to you. You'll always be the safe space.
Oh.
Can I add something to that?
Yeah, please.
See, always, on one side, the member walks in. The first thing I always ask them is, what are you aspiring? What are your aspirations? See, as a club, you should understand and provide them the space to develop. For example, a person like me who is more interested in leadership.
Okay.
Yeah? Give them a chance to be a leader. Rather than pushing him to be a communicator, some of them might want to be the best communicator. Channelize the person to take that route. Provide him an apt mentor who is good at communication. Understand what their needs are and act accordingly. Definitely the person is going to stay there. This is from my past experience. I've seen people who are mentoring. I stress too much on mentoring in Toastmasters. Because if you have the right mentor, you're sorted in Toastmasters. Because they will show you the way. That is exactly because if the club understands, if you are pushing him to take up, for example, he's not interested to be a great communicator. Maybe he'll just a speech in 3 months, 4 months.
Yeah.
So be it. But he might be a material where he can be a good VP membership. Let me explore that resources. Yeah. So that is where we need to identify. And when you become a leader, when you are at that space, you should have that ability to understand the potential of a person. And the greatest example is the person seated next to me.
This is interesting. I never thought of that.
I saw the potential in her. Once I got selected as district director, a couple of days, there was a call from me to her.
Wow. And she's doing such a good job. I never thought of that because when new members come in, I always feel that, the excitement will continue because no one pushed them to come to the club because they came themselves. It's not so much of an advert happening somewhere or convincing someone to join Toastmasters. They came by themselves. But then I'm wondering, why the excitement is gone? Why you're excited for first 2-3 months, then again we don't see you again. What's happening? But you keep paying your membership. You want to be in the community, but you're not taking part in the community. What's happening? But I never thought of identifying what your aspirations are.
Show them the bigger picture. Show them the bigger picture. For example, a person who is interested in communication.
Okay.
He probably the person's aspiration might be to be the world champion. Show him the roadmap. Yes, this is the way you need to focus. One day you'll reach there.
Wow.
That is where probably they don't get that bigger picture, what they get out of Toastmasters. So there will be a gap there, so the interest wanes.
Wow, this is interesting. I think I'll start applying this. Now, before we wrap up, I just want us to talk on 2 things. As leaders, I think there are always, a little bit of challenges that are coming here and there. And I just want us to know, what are those few challenges that you face as leaders? Or maybe, because I want the members to know so that they can be okay, maybe we can help out, or maybe we can reach out. Or what is those few challenges that that you guys face as leaders that you want the members to know, and then you want them to, maybe they have the solution, we never know. Yeah, let me start with you.
If you can give me more hours in a day.
Oh.
No. Yeah, frankly speaking, see, the mindset, I would say. Change the mindset. Your hurdles
Okay.
should be your avenues of growth. Consider whatever comes your way. Consider it as a challenge.
Wow.
That is the best way to move forward. Tomorrow might be a situation where, for example, there will be a situation in a club level, okay?
Okay.
Suddenly the guys at the venue, they call him and say that, okay, venue is not available. Can happen, yeah?
Can happen.
As a leader, stand up and be counted. Say that, okay, why not? Let us change it to the online meeting. Take a call. The club president says that, okay, this time we are going to go on Zoom. Or call up somebody, somewhere, some offices might be available, say that, okay, let us move it there. There will be challenges. Now, what is your easiest option? Call off the meeting. Isn't it?
Right.
But look out for avenues. Look out for avenues where we can convert that hurdle into something useful.
Right.
Yeah?
I agree with that. Thank you so much. What about you, DTM Jinal?
A lot of challenges.
Oh.
Definitely. Because the volume of the work is more.
Okay.
The whole volume of what we are doing is more. So that luckily, currently, I am in that space where I can shell out that kind of time for this. But compliance from the team members, sometimes it's difficult. You keep following
Very
up.
difficult.
And it's tough. As a president, you know how tough it is to get one flyer done for your meeting, which is once in 15 days. Now we are putting up flyers, maybe a weekly, maybe in 2 days. So we have to have that kind of team. So keeping the team on one page, getting work done, getting things moving forward is a biggest challenge. How many ever hands you have in that, someone is going to give you reasons not to do things.
Right.
Yes,
right.
but then that's how it is. And if you've taken up that role, you probably have. And I'm reaching out. The best way is like, I am on a call with DTM Sujil all the time.
There's always that connection.
Yes, you have to always reach out to people. You cannot be the bravest or the courageous one who will just, like a wounded soldier, you go ahead and manage things. No, you cannot do that. You have to be very real. Okay, this you have to put down your foot sometimes. That this is no. Let's leave this. This is not going to happen. So improvise. I mean, it's fine. It's okay.
That is really inspiring. That was inspiring from both of you, and I really appreciate the honesty to say yes, there are challenges, because I mean, some other people could be like, everything is fine and we're trying to move everything ahead, something like that. But being totally honest give us the confidence to know that, okay, there's something happening there. So before we wrap up, is there anything that any of you you want to share? I still have one more question, but yeah, let me start with this.
Okay. I would like to spell this out very clearly.
Okay.
District is not those people who are at the top.
Oh, okay.
District is not about those people who are there in the district trio or the district leadership. No. District is all about members. We are an organization where members come first. The area is there because of the clubs. The clubs is there because of the members.
Right.
So we should have that focus, member first. Because ultimately, it's the members who drive the organization forward. I am presently a district director, but it's not me who should be the forefront. It should be the members.
I agree.
Let's have that flipping of that mindset wherein members should be, our pyramid.
Yeah,
Definitely, it is very true to that. It should be the members.
Members at the top, yeah.
And at the end of the year, probably, I would say that maybe the best compliment we as a team will get is that you have definitely inspired us to give our best. I think that should be our best, the best compliment we can ever have.
That is very interesting. What about you? Do you have anything to share?
What we see is every time, every member or every leader is always seeing the personal benefits they would get. But don't focus on the immediate benefit or the near benefits. See at the long-term vision. Have a long-term vision about how this is going to shape you. And be open to new people. That is how I have experienced. I am a very emerging leader. I've not traveled that whole pathway to become
Okay.
in that bigger team.
Yeah.
So have room for such new leaders who are willing to do things. Putting each other down or having that kind of camaraderie doesn't work at this level. You give them, if someone has something to show, amplify it. Why not? Why not share the limelight? Why not? Well, there's no thing like stealing someone's thunder or gatekeeping someone or that thing. If it is there in a district, then you cannot call it as a
Right.
family.
Yeah.
Right? A family is something where the connection is stronger, or it's just another organization. So when you are on the same page, be it you are a leader, you are at the district level, any level, ultimately you're the member. You're having the same vision as any other new member who's just joined Toastmasters.
Right.
So amplify it. And the best thing you can give back to this community is to tell more people to join. Give that room which you got. Like right now, you see anyone, no one gives you attention. 5 minutes and they are on their phone. But there are people listening to your 7-minute speeches. So give other people who need that opportunity to be there and give them that stage.
That's right. I agree.
And Toastmasters don't count your tangible benefits.
Yes.
It's the intangible benefits you get out of Toastmasters.
Wow.
It's not you who, year on year, you ask somebody to evaluate you. They will say, yes, I can see a growth in you. Maybe that is not a tangible thing, but it is intangible. With somebody is going to say that, yes.
That is absolutely true. As a matter of fact, there's one member from our club. He left a few months back, but he's been there before I came, and he saw me when I started, and I was very nervous. I couldn't even talk like this on a podcast. And then like 2 weeks ago, he sent his son is like 18. He sent his son to the club, and then his son came, and then he said, when you go there, go and ask for Archer. And then when his son came, he asked for Archer, and I'm like, yeah, this is Archer. And then he said, my dad said a lot about you. My dad said when you started in Toastmasters, you were very nervous. You couldn't even say anything, and now you're the president. I'm like, really? Your dad said this? And I was very curious to know the dad, and then he told me the dad. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely true. So I definitely agree with that. Now, as we're wrapping this up, what is one message that you want to give every member? Or what is one thing that you want the members to know?
Enjoy your journey. Simple. In Toastmasters, you need to enjoy Toastmasters. Don't consider it as a hardship.
Okay.
Enjoy your ride in Toastmasters.
Wow. So every member needs to remember that.
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
When you join Toastmasters,
Okay.
come with a vision.
All right.
And then check on yourself every now and then and check how far you've reached. And one day you'll definitely be there. If you're consistent, you're going to be there.
Wonderful. This was an amazing conversation, and I enjoyed it so much. And I'm looking forward to more conversations like this. And to every member out there that is watching this, I just want you to remember that, just like DTM Sujil said, the district is for you. So this podcast also, we are doing it for you. So take your time, listen to the conversation, and be inspired. And we look forward to having more conversation like this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.